What if your happiness wasn't about luck, money, or personality, but about how you start your morning? Science shows that the first hour after waking literally programs your brain's emotional state for the entire day. Today, you'll learn 10 proven morning habits that rewire happiness, boost mental clarity, and improve long-term emotional health. The first habit begins before you even leave your bed. Studies show that waking up gently instead of abruptly reduces cortisol spikes. When your nervous system isn't shocked awake, your brain enters the day calmer, more focused, and emotionally stable, setting a healthier baseline for happiness throughout the entire day. Instead of grabbing your phone instantly, pause for a moment. Research from behavioral psychology shows that immediate phone use increases anxiety and comparison stress. Giving your brain a quiet buffer after waking protects dopamine balance and prevents emotional overload before your day even begins. Slow stretching in the morning activates the parasympathetic nervous system. This tells your brain that you're safe. Studies confirm gentle movement improves blood flow to the brain, reduces stress hormones, and increases serotonin, one of the key chemicals responsible for long-term happiness and emotional resilience. Hydration is more powerful than most people realize. Overnight, your brain becomes mildly dehydrated. Neuroscience research shows that drinking water shortly after waking improves mood, attention, and memory. Even mild dehydration is linked to irritability and fatigue, making water a simple yet powerful happiness habit. Opening a window or stepping outside early exposes your brain to natural light. This resets your circadian rhythm. Scientists have found that morning sunlight increases daytime serotonin levels, improves sleep quality at night, and stabilizes mood, creating a positive emotional feedback loop throughout your day. Just a few minutes of sunlight can dramatically improve mental health. Research links morning light exposure to reduced depression symptoms and improved energy. Your brain uses light as a signal to release wakefulness hormones, helping you feel alert, optimistic, and emotionally balanced. Deep breathing in the morning sends a powerful signal to your nervous system. Studies show controlled breathing lowers heart rate and cortisol levels. This simple habit trains your brain to handle stress better, not just in the morning, but throughout the entire day. Gratitude journaling may sound simple, but it's backed by strong neuroscience. Writing even one thing you're grateful for activates the brain's reward center. Research shows this habit increases dopamine and serotonin, chemicals strongly associated with happiness and emotional satisfaction. When gratitude becomes a morning habit, your brain starts scanning for positives automatically. Over time, studies show this rewires your default thinking patterns, reducing negativity bias and increasing overall life satisfaction, even during stressful periods. Light morning exercise doesn't just benefit your body, it transforms your brain. Research confirms movement increases endorphins, improves mood, and sharpens focus. You don't need intense workouts. Even 5 to 10 minutes of movement can significantly boost happiness levels. Stretching or walking activates brain regions responsible for motivation and emotional regulation. Scientists have found consistent morning movement lowers anxiety and improves emotional control, making you more resilient to daily stresses. Cold water exposure may feel uncomfortable, but science supports its benefits. Cold water activates the vagus nerve, which regulates mood and stress. Studies show brief cold exposure increases alertness, dopamine release, and emotional resilience throughout the day. Even splashing cold water on your face can produce benefits. Research indicates it improves focus and emotional control by stimulating the nervous system without overwhelming it, making it an accessible happiness habit for almost anyone. Making your bed might seem trivial, but psychology says otherwise. Completing a small task early gives your brain a sense of control and accomplishment. This releases dopamine, reinforcing motivation and creating positive momentum for the rest of your day. Planning your day reduces mental chaos. Neuroscience shows that decision fatigue lowers happiness. By clarifying priorities early, you reduce cognitive overload, preserve mental energy, and feel more emotionally grounded throughout the day. A balanced breakfast stabilizes blood sugar, which directly affects mood. Studies show blood sugar crashes increase irritability and anxiety. Protein and fiber in the morning support steady energy and emotional stability. Eating without screens enhances satisfaction. Research confirms mindful eating increases pleasure signals in the brain, improves digestion, and strengthens your ability to stay present, an important psychological foundation for happiness. Avoiding social media in the morning protects mental health. Studies link early exposure to comparison content with increased anxiety and lower self-esteem. Giving your brain time to anchor internally builds emotional independence. When your brain isn't bombarded with information early, it processes emotions more effectively. Neuroscientists call this cognitive clarity, and it's a strong predictor of daily happiness. Visualizing your day activates the brain's goal-setting centers. Research shows mental rehearsal improves confidence and emotional readiness. This habit reduces uncertainty and increases your sense of control over the day. Positive visualization increases dopamine release, which boosts motivation. Over time, your brain associates mornings with opportunity instead of stress, changing your emotional relationship with daily life. Positive self-talk isn't delusion, it's neuroscience. Studies show affirmations activate reward pathways and reduce threat responses in the brain, helping you approach challenges with confidence instead of fear. Standing tall and adjusting posture improves mood. Research in embodied cognition shows posture directly influences confidence and emotional state, literally changing how your brain interprets situations. Listening to calm or uplifting music affects brain chemistry. Music stimulates dopamine release and emotional regulation centers, making it a powerful tool for shaping your morning emotional state. Morning music can lower cortisol and improve focus. Over time, your brain learns to associate mornings with calm and control instead of stress and urgency. Reading something meaningful in the morning stimulates cognitive engagement without overstimulation. Studies show this improves focus, emotional intelligence, and long-term mental health. Learning early in the day activates neuroplasticity. Your brain becomes more adaptable, curious, and resilient, qualities strongly linked to happiness. Combining light movement with sunlight amplifies benefits. Research shows this pairing strengthens circadian rhythms, improving both daytime mood and nighttime sleep quality. Rehydrating again reinforces mental clarity. Small repeated habits signal consistency to the brain, strengthening self-trust and emotional stability. A simple smile or positive interaction early improves oxytocin levels. This hormone increases feelings of connection and safety, both critical to happiness. Pausing to appreciate the moment strengthens mindfulness. Studies show present moment awareness reduces anxiety and increases emotional satisfaction. Another deep breathing cycle reinforces calm. Repetition trains your nervous system to default toward relaxation instead of stress. Grounding habits help regulate emotional responses. Neuroscience shows emotional regulation is one of the strongest predictors of long-term happiness. Looking at yourself with kindness builds self-compassion. Research links self-compassion to lower depression and higher life satisfaction. A clean workspace reduces mental friction. Studies show clutter increases stress hormones, while order promotes clarity and calm. Consistent morning timing strengthens your biological clock. This improves mood, energy, and emotional balance across the entire day. Your brain thrives on rhythm. When mornings are predictable, anxiety decreases and confidence increases. Avoiding rush protects emotional health. Research shows chronic urgency increases cortisol and burnout. Slower mornings allow your nervous system to stay regulated, increasing emotional stability. Habits compound. Science confirms small daily behaviors shape long-term mental health more than occasional big efforts. Consistency rewires the brain. Neural pathways strengthen through repetition, making happiness easier over time. Confidence grows when promises to yourself are kept. This strengthens self-trust, a core element of happiness. Emotional balance improves when mornings are intentional. Research supports this link across cultures. Starting work with clarity improves productivity and reduces stress. A calm mind performs better. Energy follows intention. Morning habits shape emotional momentum. Progress builds pride. Pride reinforces motivation and happiness. Moments of awareness anchor emotional health. Routine creates freedom. The brain relaxes when structure exists. Happiness increases when effort feels meaningful. Neuroscience confirms happiness is trainable, not fixed. You're not broken. Your habits shape your brain. Each morning is a reset button. Calm is a form of power. You choose your mornings. They choose your life. Mental strength grows from small daily actions. Better mornings lead to better decisions. Happiness isn't chased, it's built. Your brain adapts to what you repeat. If you want a happier life, don't wait for perfect conditions. Start with tomorrow morning. Small habits repeated daily change your brain, your emotions, and your future. Your morning is not routine. It's the foundation of the life you're building.